Okay, here we are with another Field of Glory 2 multiplayer match. This is a test of a alternative gameplay mod that Schweetness has been working on. It's a descendant of the earlier aggregate mod test. So in the last aggregate mod games or alternative gameplay games that were put on the channel, Schweetness was kind of like messing around and trying to roll a bunch of cav and do things like that to test certain things. This time we're going to try to play as if we were just playing. So hopefully we'll both bring our A game. We'll see. So it's a small size match just because they're quicker. One new feature being tested out in this version of the mod is that cavalry will not pursue if there is other cavalry in front of them they could charge. So, for example, if my cavalry was fighting, doesn't really matter. Say, these two units. If this light javelin in here was a cavalry unit and it broke this unit, it would then charge this unit. Is the idea. I haven't actually seen it in action. But the point is to try to create more cohesive cavalry battles. That looks like just terrible, and we're not going to go there. But we can try to push here. We're facing Romans 280, so it's one of the second earliest Roman Republican army list. So it is after the Romans started fielding maniple-style infantry, but before they have access to lots of specialized foreign auxiliaries. They also have a cavalry max of 2 units. I believe another thing that this version of the mod does is prevent double drops from happening unless the unit has suffered more than 25% losses. So noble cavalry and armored noble cavalry, the only difference really is the armor and 16 points. So in general, I don't buy the armored sorts unless I'm facing an enemy with lots of missile troops. I don't worry too much about missile troops disrupting my warbands, but I will bring some skirmishers just in case. Celtic chariots are a good buy. 36 points is minimal. Maybe we're being silly with the amount of cavalry we're bringing. Not sure. $21 points. How unfortunate. 57. Also unfortunate. There we go. We'll just grab some infantry reserves, and 4 units of cavalry will be double what Schweetness can bring to the field as the Romans. I'm sure he will do something similar to me. Okay. We will divide our infantry into 2 commands. Another effect of the mod is that there's sort of an allied general system, kind of like from Sengoku, where your troops need to be under either their own sub-general's command radius or the commander-in-chief's radius. It can't just be under any sub-general's radius. It also contains a version of the flank mod where there are various changes, but basically a lessening of auto drops. I'm sure I'm getting some of these details wrong and forgetting a bunch of things, but we'll just see how it plays out. So, next turn. Next turn. Only 1 cavalry unit. We did invest in Italian foot and 2 units of skirmishers in addition to the base 3. Okay, we will push out wide with our cavalry. Skirmishers are a little bit concerning. We'll need to huddle our own skirmishers together. This Italian foot could end up bogging us down in this rough patch here. We might need to go wide around, or hurl our loose warbands into it to break them apart. And we might need to have our heavy warbands kind of hold this ridge line. We don't need to commit yet though, it's early. Next turn. I wonder if we can get past. Don't worry, I don't play with the grid all the time, but it is useful now and again. He's doing pretty much exactly what I did. I don't think I can make it past. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to turn around and withdraw. Height of 50 alone is not going to be enough to hold off veterans with a close order warband. Splitting the army is dangerous, but next turn. to start. Okay, next turn. Next turn. Okay, he is similarly uninterested in charging up this hill for me, so looks like I will have to do something. This is unfortunate. He might be able to just block in this whole side with a single unit of infantry. Alright. What if we... Oh, that's... No, thank you. Alright then. Bye. Okay. What am I going to do with these two? I can either turn them around and start being annoying here, or I could try to zonal control out someone here, or I could begin the long journey around, but I just don't think I have time for that. So we will turn back around, see what we can do. Onward. And next turn. Yeah. That was silly, guys. Now you're gonna die. Okay. Looks like we're just gonna have to start getting involved then. Don't really like shoving loose order warbands into the open, but that's what we're gonna do. I'm tempted, but I don't want to get caught by Triari or armored cavalry in the flank, so we're not going to. We'll stretch out our line. Alright, I am not satisfied. Next turn. Ah. Okay, here we go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, as if warbands weren't terrible enough already. Right. Interesting. So the Triarii are disordered, so it unlocks the Noble Cavalry Swordsman POA. And combined with their small unit size, we can actually win. Feels unnatural to charge horsemen into spearmen and in rough ground, but there you have it. I should have moved them, but whatever. If we can survive a few rounds of combat, the combat strength modifier will turn in our favor due to our large unit size. If these archers evade, they'll either evade from the horsemen, they'll either evade here and get caught, in which case they might not route right away, so we can catch the horsemen, or they'll evade back here. Seems pretty unlikely, but if they do, they'll get away. With this unit, we charge these light javelin men. They will attempt to evade, so they're lights in the open. We will probably catch them because they're close, and then they're disrupted already, so they'll probably break, and then we could be in his rear with cavalry. Or we could just do that. Well, you can't predict everything, or sometimes anything, it feels, so onward. Right, so talking to Schweetness, this is a mod thing. The current state of the mod encourages cavalry, or makes it hard for them to ignore enemy zones of control, as opposed to just rushing through. Yeah, so I was just relying on the old behavior, and yeah, incorrect. It's just so bad. So bad. Oh my god. Looks like we got a fine pair of defeats on our way here. Lucked out. Not luck out. Oh, I thought I moved you over. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, well, too late now. That's what I get for talking instead of paying attention to what I'm doing. Frag, it looks like. Oh yeah. Well, that's evened out a little, so that's good, I guess. clearly do not understand what is going on. Oh my god. This pair is gonna be over pretty quick. And now for my other disaster. Oh man. Yeah, Schweetness definitely poured points into those chariots, and it has paid off. Yeah, admittedly, this is because of my ignorance of how the mod worked, but I think, I would have lost the battle anyway, even without this happening. Alright, I guess we have to get in there. Let's just run. And then let's threaten that flank, or the rear. The rear charge will be an auto drop, I believe. Can only hope this unit holds on for a little while. I was hoping for more than I held firm there, but it was not to be. Right, let's try that and see what happens. Okay, so in that case we do ride past. And that's too late for these guys. They are... Yeah, it's gonna get auto drop soon enough. Oh, brutal. Okay. Alright. Interesting, did they? I'm very confused. Alright. Maybe I can scrape something together here, but it's still looking grim. I would like my vengeance on you, please. Maybe it was you, but probably a waste, but that was an emotional reaction. Let's see how this goes before we... Oh. Okay. You're screwed, but just do something. I don't really care what. Do they break? Was I too pessimistic? I often am. This situation still leaves a lot to be desired, particularly this combat. Oh, is that... How are we looking with these? Oof. Warbands are just so volatile, especially loose ones. You gotta worry when you see something like that. We general up here, and then he just turns around and slams us in the flanks. No good. Of course, if they just run away, that's no good too. Oh well. We're gonna accept the risk. I'm gonna push forward. Next turn, charge, maybe catch them. Held firm, these legionaries. These were uphill. something good happens. Ugh. Does it? No, that was wishful thinking, seeing that 97. We still have enough men that our combat strength is okay, though. And we'll just force these legionaries to push the chariots off the field and just waste their time. Maybe we have a chance, and we're down 7, though. I don't know. I'm still feeling bad. If it's close, I can blame it on losing this cavalry unit. We can go with that. Next turn. Yeah, doom is coming. There's that frag. Maybe we can do something with that. Okay. Oh, come on now. To be expected, it is Romans after all. This is bad. This is also bad. And this is bad. Maybe that comeback's not gonna happen. Okay. This is the most important combat to resolve. You got this, guys. Never mind. You're screwed. Alright. Next turn. Oh, but why? Very ugly. Oh, tragedy. May or may not be a terrible idea. Who can say? Okay. Push them. An auto drop. So rare in this mod. Somehow even more satisfying. I'd like to say that was my plan. I'm not gonna unsay it. Hold, hold, hold. Do it. Hold. You're brave. They are brave. I suppose it's too much to ask for you. It is not, for one turn. I'll only slay this commander, we can break them, but no. Yeah, I'm still not sure about this one. I know I'm up though, so maybe I should stop my complaining. But bad things could still happen. What with this? Well, this is going pretty well. Although we're going to start dropping below. We've already started dropping below 480, so we'll start losing some of our combat strength advantage. This is a problem. This is a problem. Otherwise, we're in okay shape. Alright. Next turn. Is there hope? Is there hope for us here? Let's find out. That's a little less hopeful. That would have helped, except for this damn Triari. I'm really missing my horsemen now, I have to say. I still don't think the loss of that unit necessarily is going to decide this battle if I lose, because of the fact that I'm saying if I lose. You know, which by definition means that that alone cannot have lost from the battle if I do lose. But it sure didn't help. Get in there. Oh no. Oh no. Once again, furiously hungry little creatures. They're charming at dinner time, at their best. Oh no, that was... that could have worked out worse, I suppose. Oh no, that probably could not have worked out worse. Okay, next turn. And next turn. See if we get lucky or hideously unlucky. Well, it's not so much lucky as expected. If we do scrape by a win, it's going to be very close. Oh, no. No, my money's on no again now. Been waffling back and forth. Okay. Nope. A rear charge, so we do get auto drop. They hold firm, so we'll probably lose these chariots now as well. They're in the rough, so they can be charged by light infantry, and they're already disrupted, so they might be charged, they might be just fragmented by fire. Or throwing? Not really sure what to call it. It's certainly not fire, though. Oh, I was really hoping to push them back, because now we might drop a test and just collapse all around. Oh, hold firm. That's something at least. Oh, yeah. And I don't know. It's going to be close. This is very bad, and that could lead to losing this unit. But the rest is looking good. So, one effect you'll see of the mod is that you can't rally units outside of the command range of either their own sub-general, which has a relatively small command range, like so, or of the commander-in-chief, who has fled the field, I believe, or been killed. I don't recall which. So anyway, you know, once a unit's like this far from the main fighting, they're not coming back, guaranteed, as an effect of the mod. So that basically means that battles will not be decided by like a random rally off in the corner or something, which can occasionally happen in Vanilla Field of Glory 2. It's going to require balancing as a feature, because normally you could count on a unit of, you know, veteran Hastati and Principes with most of the men still there to probably rally, excuse me, or at least have a good chance of it. And here they're just not going to. And the games Balancing is already somewhat weighted towards cheaper and more numerous units at the moment. So, anything that makes expensive units, less worth their expense, costs are going to have to be looked at. All right, next turn. Next turn. Do we turn it around? Not like that. Or that. Ugh. I do. I like the Anarchy, although it obviously needs some sort of tweaking. I think he honestly should have charged my chariots there. Oh, finally! Get out of here. I mean, highly superior, so that's why they cost so much. They're not so great at killing, but they're good at holding, which of course matches their historical role quite well. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Gonna have to auto-break everyone, apparently. Romans. Oh, good. And we break. Yes. No. Surprising. Let's huddle here desperately. Right then. We're gonna probably lose this chariot, but we will defeat these. Well, that's a rear charge, so we can lose all of this. In fact, that Anarchy may have actually been good in a way. I'm just so confused, you can say. Oh, would that be me? Well, Schweetness certainly had a much cleaner win if it is me. It looks like it is. Well, I'll be damned, etc., etc. It really would have been nice to have that cavalry. Though, to be fair, had I known about the increased chance of getting caught in zones of control, I'm not sure what I could have done differently to get them back here in time anyway. I probably would have tried to go wider around the Triari, and then I would have decided to close into zone of control, lock them from outflanking the infantry. They would have turned around, and then we would have sat there and stared at each other until the Anarchy charged and bounced. So, the difference of my cavalry getting wiped out probably would be, instead of sitting here at 41, I would have won, at 37 or whatever. So, although it's unfortunate that I didn't understand that, I don't think it had a huge effect on the battle. So yeah, this is an in-progress version of an alternative gameplay mod. Who knows if the name will change again. But good game to Schweetness, my opponent. He certainly, in this pair of games, outplayed me decisively. I mean, I did get one win, but his was much cleaner, more graceful. Mine was just a chaotic mess where, there are no battle lines and who knows what's going on. And the Anarchy Charges certainly were an enjoyable addition. I'm not sure if I would like them in a competitive tournament environment necessarily, but they're definitely fun. So I'm excited to see how that aspect in particular of the mod develops. Alright, till next time.